Excuse me, can you tell me what time it is? It's time to learn about embedded questions. This presentation is about embedded questions. An embedded question is a question within a question, or a question within a statement, which is not meant to be answered. The form of an embedded question is in sentence form, subject plus verb, no auxiliary. Questions embedded in questions have the same function as regular questions, but first, they are more polite because they are less direct, and second, the word order is different from regular question word order. Here are some examples. Regular question. What will the weather be like tomorrow? Embedded question. Do you have any idea what the weather will be like tomorrow? Regular question. Why were you absent yesterday? Embedded question. Can you tell me why you were absent yesterday? Regular question. Where is the bookstore? Embedded question. Do you know where the bookstore is? Questions embedded in statements. Regular question. Where is the bank? Embedded question within a statement. I don't know where the bank is. Regular question. Why was the customer angry? Embedded within a statement. I wonder why the customer was angry. Regular question. What did the teacher say? Embedded within a statement. I don't know what the teacher said. Form. For embedded questions, use an introductory clause. This is a main clause. It can be a sentence or a question, such as, I don't know, I'd like to know. Do you know? Can you tell me? I can't remember. I was wondering, or I wonder. Can you remember? Let's ask. I'll ask. I'll find out. I'd like to know. I'd like to find out. I'm not sure. It doesn't say. Could you explain? I can't imagine. I don't understand. I have no idea. A main clause is followed by the dependent clause, which in this case is an embedded question. Here are some examples of WH questions embedded in a main clause. I'd like to know when the class starts. Please tell me where the computer lab is. I don't know how much the book costs. I wonder how much the book costs. Yes/no questions embedded within a main clause. Do you know if we have a test today? Can you tell me whether the teacher is sick? Do you have any idea if it's going to rain? WH questions. The dependent clause begins with a WH word. Who, what, when, where, why, how. For example, I don't know who won the game. Can you tell me when she left? Form. Begin with an introductory question or statement, followed by the WH word, followed by a subject and a verb. Remember, do not use did, does, or do. No auxiliary verb is used in the embedded question. For yes/no questions, these have a dependent clause that begins with if or whether. Whether is a little bit more formal. For example, I don't know if the Padres won. Can you tell me whether I passed the test? The form is similar. Begin with an introductory question or statement, followed by if or whether, plus the subject and verb. Again, do not use did, does, or do. No auxiliary verb is used in the embedded question. Difference from regular questions. Remember, it is correct to use the auxiliary verbs do, does, and did in regular questions and negatives, such as, did you go to school? I didn't go to school. However, for embedded questions, do not use do, does, or did, the auxiliary verbs. Examples. Regular question. Where did the teacher go? Indirect question. Do you know where did the teacher go? This is incorrect. Do you know where the teacher went? This is correct. Note, after the WH word, or if or whether, use a sentence, not a question. Practice. On your paper is a practice activity. Write each regular question as an embedded or indirect question. There are 5 practice sentences for WH questions. For example, number 1, you will need to begin the question with the question, do you know? And embed the direct question, where is the restroom? Into that question to complete that problem. Yes/no questions, you will use if or whether for number 6 through 10. For example, for number 6, is the teacher sick today? That is a yes/no question. You will begin with do you know, and then use if or whether to embed that question within the do you know introductory question. On your own, on your paper, finish these 5 statements with any embedded question, if, whether, or WH question. For example, I'd like to find out if I got a good score on the test. I can't remember where I put my cell phone. When you have finished, bring your paper to class or submit your answers to the instructor via email or in a Blackboard message, which is in your course online at blackboard.miracosta.edu as directed. Good luck!